Brexit, Twilio, Dockercon, it's Monkchips in 3 minutes. This week we're about to have this big Brexit, or maybe not. Last week we thought we were going to have a Brexit, and then things changed. I noticed it because the US dollar against the pound, suddenly the pound started crushing it up and to the right. The betting all seemed to change really quickly. We've had a lot of really gross politics, a lot of negativity, and it has not been very pleasant being in the UK from a political perspective of late. I'm recording this episode on the referendum day. It could go either way. I think Brexit's a bad idea. I'm a big believer in social protections. I actually believe in regulation, environmental protection, stuff like that. But I also like analogs and metaphors. I'm trying to work this stuff out. The other day I was thinking about like Dell and HP. Like HP is spinning off everything and cutting up and breaking up. It's like a huge federation that's breaking up. And you've got these lean little pieces, or hopefully more lean pieces that might be more effective. Dell, on the other hand, had been a little bit, well, let's bring it all together. And then this week they spun off some software as well. But how do we operate at scale when we're smaller outfits, and does that really work? And that's a question I've been sort of trying to understand, because we're moving forward into this world of sort of microservices and small pieces, and there has to be a transaction overhead for that. There has to be an overhead in terms of managing the coordination of all the different pieces. There is no way of escaping that, no matter how emergent the opportunity is. Talking of emergent opportunities, Twilio, boom. So they're another company that were like, yeah, here we are. We're going to sell to developers. Developers are going to like our stuff. They're going to pay for the use of these APIs. And this stuff's going to be used in a bunch of different places. So they've just done their IPO, which is amazing. There are no more IPOs anymore. Everyone just goes in the secondary market, tertiary market, money from Saudi investors, money from anywhere they can get it. Twilio said, no, we're doing the public market thing. So they went in at, I think, $15 a share. That values them $1.23 billion. They thought it would be a bit less than that. It's popped, I think, in the last couple of hours, like by 60%. We don't know where it'll end up, but Twilio seemed like a real company doing real things. They do a couple of things really well. They started in that kind of messaging space. Now they're moving into voice. It's great to see a tech IPO rather than all the stuff that's driven by, as I say, these sort of investor behaviors we've seen of just keep on passing it on to find another rube in the market in the last couple of years. So Dockercon was this week. It seems to me that there's been an era of a bit more maturity than last year. I think last year was, okay, here we are, we're big, and everyone's come to us. I think this time around, there's just maybe just a hint that they're kind of saying, actually, yes, we do need to be making this platform marketplace and finding spaces in which the ecosystem partners have some room to breathe. Because if they don't have any room to breathe, if Docker sucks all the air out of the ecosystem in being a federation, in being a place that stuff can get done, then they won't necessarily have legs going forward. Breaking up is hard to do. I think we do need some regulation. We do need to kind of, well, think about how to live well, live together, solve big challenges. And so hopefully tomorrow morning we won't all be saying, oh shit, it was a Brexit. I would say, don't do it. But in tech, sometimes breaking up is the right thing to do. That's Monkchips in 3 minutes.